Okay, I ran out of time there, and I had to go delete stuff out of my gallery. But I have one more thing, maybe more, that I want to testify to about the goodness of God. And the other thing that I was thinking just happened last night. And our yard has been like flooding, and our home is like shifting. And I was pretty upset about it. And we're not really sure why it's been holding so much water. And we think it's because of something with the drain going out. But anyway, I was upset, and there was like 4 or 5 inches of standing water, and you could not get to our door without walking through water and mud. And so I was like carrying the kids, and oh my gosh, the dog has been a mess. It was just stressful, and I was upset. I started to like cry as we drove out of the driveway yesterday, and I was kind of throwing myself a little pity party. And then I thought, you know what? I'm not living in a war zone, and I'm not, I have a home, I have food and heat, and blankets and clothes and family, and so many blessings upon blessings. And I thought, I'm not going to complain. And I was like, I am going to thank God and worship God and know that God is going to take care of me. I'm not tooting my own horn, because it's taken a long time to be able to get to this spot where I can, even after everything he's done for me, I would doubt, and it's taken me a long time to just know and believe that God's got me. So I'm not saying anything good about me. I'm just saying I've practiced this believing that God's got me no matter what I see in front of me. And Jeremy was like, well, let me call some friends and see, if they have a sump pump and we can pump some of this water out of the yard. And I was like, okay. And so he did. And the first 2 friends said, no, sorry. And the third friend, it was like, I don't know, 7:30, 8 o'clock at night last night. Yep, I do. Let me load up my stuff. I'll be there. And I was like, they're coming tonight? And like, they're coming tonight, and they're going to do all that tonight. And, I just thank God that Jeremy took that step, and thankful to my husband for taking care of things for us and for our family. And just, he knew that I was upset about that, and he put those feelers out there, and thankful that God prompted his friend to respond last night and get here. He was here till like 11 o'clock, and I'm just so thankful. And the water in our yard has reduced significantly. And, he gave us some helpful tips, and we were able to learn some valuable things. And just the blessing of good friends and answered prayers, like within a few hours. So I'm trying to think. I know there's more wonderful blessings that God has done for us. I mean, even this house, we had trouble with getting a loan because of my student loan debt, and Jeremy's makes, decent money. I don't want to talk about money, but he does. And then, but it's just, the approval because it's construction work. So, it's not always consistent. But we got a home. God made a way when there was no way. And we got a home. And I mean, the blessings just roll in. We got a home, and then we were able to get things we needed. My dad had a lawnmower that had only been used a few times, and because of his, living in an apartment and stuff, he was like, I don't need it. I'm never going to need it. So he gave us that almost brand new riding lawnmower. My mom and her boyfriend just helped us move everything in. My husband's parents helped us move stuff in. We got gift cards from people. It's just amazing. People are God uses them to bless, and I want to be a blessing to other people. I want to be a blessing to other people. God has been so good to me. And when my dad got assaulted, I mean, the church family came together. You guys, they gave us money. It was just, we needed it, and it was amazing. We had to take time off of work. We had to, travel to Flint several times. Just the people who rallied and helped us, family who sent cards, who, were here for us. It's just, we go through struggles, but God is there to help. And it's just amazing. It's just a blessing. Oh, here's another thing. So it's just one of those, another like little thing that really just meant the world to me. At New Year's Eve, I had asked for my kids, because New Year's Eve isn't listed on the parenting time, and they were going to be with their dad. But my brother was in town from California with his daughter, and my mom was like, why don't you see if you can get the kids and we can all get together? And I was like, okay. But they said, no, we have plans. Totally understandable. And the day before New Year's Eve, my kid's stepmom messaged me and was like, hey, I know you wanted the kids for New Year's Eve, and due to COVID, which is unfortunate, and I'm not being thankful for COVID, but I'm just saying, like, the circumstances played out that way, and she took the step to say, I know you wanted the kids. Do you want them? Because now we can't meet up with our family. And I was just so thankful to God that he prompted her and that she listened. That's the thing. God's all glory to God for prompting people, but it's our choice whether we listen or not. And I'm thankful to God, and I'm thankful for these people who chose to listen to that prompting. And I'm thankful that I got my kids on New Year's, and we had such a wonderful time playing games. And I mean, they got to spend time with their cousin, and it was awesome. So I'm just testifying to the goodness of God and the glory of God. And yeah, I'll do my evolution video soon. You guys, I'm so overwhelmed because there's so much. And I'm like, I don't want to mess this up. Like, I did this research before. This is, like I said, I had to intellectually know God was real before I submitted to him. And I know it works different for everybody because we're all made, now the verse is, and I pray this all the time, we are fearfully and wonderfully made by God, knitted together in our mother's womb. Yeah. And we all have certain ways that we're spoken to, either through our heart or our head, and God knows that. So, but I needed to be appealed to intellectually first. So I did all this research before, but I want to communicate it well to you guys. And I'm like a little overwhelmed. And there's been a lot that's transpired in the past 3 weeks. I'm not going to get into all that, but so I will say my son was sick, so that was distracting for like 3.5 days, and some other things personally. So I've been doing the research. I've been watching the videos to refresh my memory and reading stuff. So I will get that out soon. But I hope you enjoyed these 2 long videos about my testimony or my glorifying God and His goodness. Yeah. So I hope you all have a wonderful day whenever you watch this, or wonderful night. And yeah. God bless you all. Bye.